5-year ban reduced to 1 year that very afternoon, but he was still out, his place being taken by Gordon Kennett. Very much in contention, however, were Bellevue's Peter Collins and Chris Morton with the World Pairs title under their belts, an event sadly not covered by Italian television. But undoubtedly the hero of the night, the injured Kenny Carter. He qualified for this British final riding with a leg fractured in 4 places and having to be lifted on and off, an event sadly not covered by Italian television. But undoubtedly the hero of the night, the injured Kenny Carter. He qualified for this British final riding with a leg fractured in 4 places and having to be lifted on and off his bike like a medieval knight. Just before the racing began, Gary Newbon asked him what problems he had racing with that broken leg.
Well, if you look at the boots, you know, you can see the difference in size, and I've got to have a special cast on, so I have no movement on my right leg. So it's hard work when you're riding because you can't manoeuvre the bike the same, so it's difficult.
Well, after a hot, clear day, the weather suddenly turned. There were torrential showers, and for a while it looked as if the whole meeting might have to be cancelled. It started in appalling conditions, which didn't stop Kenny Carter winning his first heat. But after a 40-minute stoppage, this is what happened to John Louis in Heat 4.
Evans in with perhaps the 3 most experienced riders in the field. Dave Jessup on the inside. He'll be in red, of course, a former British champion. David back in 1980. He's been in the frame, 3 times. Next to him in blue we have Peter Collins. He was unhappy about track conditions. Grid 3 has Neil Evans on the outside. John Louis, Tiger Louis in yellow and black, who really was outspoken in his opposition. So what will happen here in Heat 4 as the 1984 British final gets back underway? Evans, who gets away. Evans is in the lead. Louis is second. Jessup moving through into second place. Louis has gone down, sliding into the fence. The race continues. The red light is on. It has to be stopped because Barra Machine are still in a dangerous position.
John Louis, was that fall, in your opinion, to do with the track?
Of course, 100% to do with the track. I tried to race Neil around the outside. There's no bloody... That's just like a... That's so slippery, you can see for yourself in a moment. I start to get a good run down into the corner. You can see coming around the corner okay. All the others are just on the inside. On the one line that's possibly okay, I'm getting a little bit of a run on Neil and I've lost it. That's it. The track is just absolutely straighten up to try and get some more grip. Nothing there at all. Like, you just move out on that slimy and you might as well, you're dead. You're finished.
When you go abroad in long track meetings, are you some of the boys riding worse conditions than this?
Well, the problem is, if this meeting would have been nowhere else in England, everybody would have rode, they would have had to ride. I think they were right today. But if you look on the inside where People's Road, it's dry. I mean, you can see the track over there. There's no problem. It's on the outside where it's wet, but nobody rides there. And I think the problem is, because it's raining, a few riders have scored no points or 1 point, and they don't want to carry on. I've won 1 race, I might come last in my next race, and I've got a broken leg. You know, I've got a broken leg, and I'd like to ride. If it was that bad, I wouldn't want to ride. But,
referee's just announced we're carrying on.
But if you look at the track at Oxford, I've got a video of that meeting, and the track was worse than this, and it was pissing down.
It was raining?
Yeah. And I'd just like to say, I'm not very happy. I was in the changing room, 16 riders and myself, and 5 or 6 of the riders sort of ganged up on me because I wanted to ride and started swearing things at me. And that's from the England teammates, so I don't think very much of them either.
So the riders, the temper's getting so frayed that they carry on and turn on you?
They started turning on me because I want to ride. You know, I voiced my opinion, say I want to ride. They voiced their opinion, say they don't want to ride. And so there's no need to get nasty, but they seem to get a little bit nasty.
So the riders on maximum points, Kenny Carter, Alan and Andy Graham and Neil Evans,